So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Okay, interesting. Gakpo. Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Some good work on the right flank here. Aim forwards. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He is just caressing the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Reinders. And here's the chance to counter. Incapuyi. Good ball over the top. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Incapié makes the interception. Lobbed in behind. That's going to go a long way. Xavi Simons. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Valencia. That's a good shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Stupinian cuts out the pass. Pacho. Incapuyi. Caicedo. Pacho. Pacho. Forwards and with intent. And it's Hato. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Wins the duel this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Not too much distance on that. And they've got a throw. Done delicately. It's a goal kick. Timber. Moved on forwards. He is through here. Marlen. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valencia with the delivery. Caicedo. it's Gakpo. Estupinian. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay, played out to the left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Hato. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's crossed into the middle. Played out to the right. Deep cross. And they can counter here. Memphis Depay. Oh, good spread. The Netherlands have a free kick. Stefan de Vrij. And here's Marlon. Timber. Reinders. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Capier shifted upfield. Now it's Marlon. Caicedo is fouled. Gets it away. Reinders. Marlen. Clearly not happy with that. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Do have a chance to counter here. Ambitious ball here. He's got to be in here. It's Memphis Depay! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Memphis Depay with the short one. Tacho gets rid without sophistication. And it's Simons. Defending of the desperate variety. Reinders. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Estupinian. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Climbs up big. That's another chance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Verbruggen, Herr. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, real chance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Aimed in towards the centre. Estupinian getting this one clear.
The Netherlands clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Gakpo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Van Dijk. And it's Hato. Reinders. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now who's going to be first to this? Simon, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Gakpo, he has found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. De Vrij gets it away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Estupinian aim forwards. Xavi Simons. And it's Timber. Gakpo! Very well to get to that.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
managed to get free. And here's Valencia. Valencia! Now it's Marlon. And here's Depay. Gravenberch. It's a loose ball. And Capier with a fine tackle. Gets good distance on it. Hato. Now it's Gakpo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And he's had a shot! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
He's in a great position here. Timber. Oh, nice touch. Marlon. Simons! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And it's Gravenberch. And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Reinders. It's going to be another throw. Reinders. Hit into the middle. It's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Shooting chance! Reinders. Now, what about a counter-attack? Xavi Simons, forwards and with intent. Marlon. And it's lofted through here. Shot a goal! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Hato. Reinders. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Gakpo. And it's played forward. Van Dijk. Hato. Xavi Simons. Reinders. And it's Timber. Proves too strong. Capier shifted upfield. Valencia spread out to the left. Caicedo. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this is a great position. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gravenberg. Xavi Simons. Out to the left it goes. It's run loose here. Memphis Depay. That has been knocked clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period. After 45 minutes of action. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Incapuyi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a throw. Xavi Simons. That's really well manoeuvred. Hato. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Xavi Simons getting this one clear. Capier. There's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hato, aim forwards. Pacho. Incapuyi. Caicedo. And here's Judge, surely! Hato attempts a clearance. And it's Caicedo. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gravenberg. Reinders. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gakpo. Shapes to shoot! So here comes the substitution. They've played it short. Now what's he got in mind? And it's Hato. Played out wide. Out towards the flank. Gakpo has it out wide and in space. Danger averted for now. Stefan de Vrij moved on forwards. Gravenberg. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Timber. And here's Marlon. And here's Xavi Simons. Can he spark a counter here? Over to the left. He is through here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Hato with the clearance. Timber shifted upfield. Incapuyi. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Pass has gone astray. Reinders. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It's gone out for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Marlon. Oh, they can break here. Valencia. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ecuador have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. It's just beyond his reach. Thinks one through. And that is out of play. It's a good run down the right. And it's Timber. Out to the right. Will play through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Reinders. Reinders played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Hato. Xavi Simons. And here's Marlon. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's been... Oh, terrible pass. Played with finesse. Gakpo. And it's lofted through here. Cleared without complication. And here's Gakpo. A chance to play it in. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that really is so impressive. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. And that has been clubbed away. Deftly away. Gravenberg. Gakpo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Throw it. Oh, good spread. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Xavi Simons played out to the left flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pacho, and it's played forward. Must ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Reinders aim forwards. Memphis Depay. Timber. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, looking to break at pace. Clipped into space. Verbruggen claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Reinders. Tries a deft little ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Verbruggen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Hato shifted upfield. Time to deliver. Gacked up, mighty effort! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Tacho, gently done. And he shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now that's well seen too.
Ecuador clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Lofted upfield. That has been cut short. Stefan de Vrij. Hato. Memphis Depay. And here's Gakpo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Xavi Simons have it back and can go again. Timber. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Memphis, great chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Chance here to counter. And it's Hato.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
The Netherlands moments now away from seeing this one out. He's found a way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Incapuyi. Valencia. Now he's off and running. He's gone for a throw-in. Marlen. Timber. Marlen. He's shifting through the gears here. Memphis Depay, probing pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a quick ball upfield. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Valencia! Oh, just over.
Valencia, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. Ecuador have to get it into the box, and quickly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Marlen lets it out wide. Gakpo. There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Ecuador making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and
that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. For most players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.